Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He has an even 10 hits in 40 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Karl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Karl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Karl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. To second for 1, to Belt for the twin killing. Here's Bryce Harper now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Phillies go down quietly there.
Leading up for the Giants.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kingery is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Hunter Pence. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Quinn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, number 11 for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
His put in play to the right side of the infield, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
In now, JT Realmuto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well. To deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Scott Kingery is at the plate as he watches. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Kingery has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's under it. 2 down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 31, Jordan Balazovic.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jordan Balazovic, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slow roller out to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he rips it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mccutcheon is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Brandon Crawford digging in next. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-0. Longoria on second. Dickerson is over at first with 1 away. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2. Set to get his day started, Aramis Garcia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Striding into the box, Johnny Cueto. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ballgame with 3 men on. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Giants leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew Mccutcheon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Gene Segura will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
In the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Phillies have elected to challenge.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. So now to the plate, Steven Duggar, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that Oatly changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Longoria.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. A ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
1-1 to count. None out, runners at first and second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Mccutcheon on the move, and no one will track it down. Lays off 2-2 now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The first baseman, number
So
9.
stepping in, Brandon Belt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. But meanwhile, the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
The batter, number 35.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. Giants on top, 4-3.
Will LL be okay?
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we begin the top of the 4th.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Like 3 more runs if their team won.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Turned on down the line. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Longoria.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And this one's in the dirt. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Ready on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the first out. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
The batter, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
So striding in, Roman Quinn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have it.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score one, maybe two. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. The tag, and it's a double play. And that gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Digging in now, Johnny Cueto. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Robert Stock answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Hard hit ball to second. Kingery's there. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Steven Duggar, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And it's 1-1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. 2 balls and a strike now. All even now, 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chopped to third, but this is foul for the first strike. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Duggar has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, exercise.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting, left field.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Mccutcheon. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-0. Grounded to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Up 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Quinn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. It was a walk in his last trip. Low for ball 1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Gene Segura standing in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now, with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Dickerson looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 14 on the season, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Jondo Gustave takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 74, Yundell. Now batting, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
In now, Reese Hoskins, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
No, that's
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Now batting.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher.
JT Realmuto will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hot shot down the line. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And you can see that the Phillies are right on top of the NL in that category. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And in steps Scott Kingery. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Six runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Once again a 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball four. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with two away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Neil Walker will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with two on and two out here.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
A ball and no strikes. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he lays off ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Here's Andrew Mccutcheon now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Sam Coonrod comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position. At the plate now, Gene Segura. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. Here's a pop-up now. Longoria is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Phillies on top, 10-4. Joe Kelly will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Digging in, Brandon Crawford, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Aramis Garcia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Gregorius is there for it. 2 down. Donovan Solano will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Two and 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Heading out towards shallow right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. Danny Jimenez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Philly shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Swung on and missed, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Didi Gregorius is the second out in the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Fouled off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. This is popped up. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Steven Duggar, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's set, and the pitch. Now the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mccutcheon is under it. 1 down. So the leadoff man retired now for Hunter Pence. Here's the first pitch to him. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Here's the 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
With runners in scoring position this season, Longoria averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch. Back up the middle. Kingery's there. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. Strike one to start the at-bat. Men on third with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Sean Anderson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in once again, Scott Kingery. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here it comes. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Lifted in the air to center field. Dickerson's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Mccutcheon, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out to left field. Duggar's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone. Alvarez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. On the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 35.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Aramis Garcia. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count, heater caught. And
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box, Gene Segura, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. This is line to left. Duggar is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now batting, Bryce Harper. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner into the cove, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Pence. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Mike Yastrzemski will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Yastrzemski was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Yastrzemski is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Stephen Duggar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Giants down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this is swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Phillies posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Robert Stock gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final